in the comments. Or they won't say anything at all. Or they may say something and then the comment section can turn rogue because you've got a lot of bots out here. It turns the energy of something that was offered up as a blessing that a wise person can tap into and say, wow, that's an idea I never even thought of. That I never even thought of, never even heard. And I'm going to take that into consideration because now you've given me a perspective. Friend, a perspective is a powerful thing. Yet if they give that perspective and then someone follows up with a comment, it doesn't have to be negative, or it could be positive, or it could be negative. Sometimes what you consider a negative comment is a blessing. Why? Because they have the audacity to give you a perspective, to challenge your thinking, to invoke a spirit in you that makes you look at that comment and say, what is this? But something inside of you is saying, okay, that's interesting, but I don't like the way they said that. I don't like the way you said it. And you had the audacity to say it because in reading what you said, you've given me a hell of a perspective. You said it in a way that shows that you could care less about my feelings. That speaks to me that you're not here to try to appease me. You're not impressed by me. And this perspective you've just given me, my spirit aligns to. And these two things, you not trying to appease me and you giving me a hell of a perspective based on truth, is an attractant. It's an attractant. If I give you a perspective and I beg you to take it, friend, I'm so impressed by everything, and I've always wanted to do this and that, and all this kind of yam stuff. And I just gave you a heck of a perspective. It dilutes the perspective. That's the best way to get you to keep scrolling. Nonetheless, and that's not to say that people are in the comments premeditatively being disagreeable, but I'm giving you a thought process of how people move in life that actually have something to offer. They're not here to impress you. They're beyond that. In order for me to get your attention and for you to take all the manipulation out of it, I can't impress you. I can't try to, soften it. I need to get the information out and leave it there and let it speak for itself. Because that's how spirit moves. Where in the world does spirit move any different, friend? When God wants to do something in your life, or the gods, if Satan wants to do something in your life, friend, Satan doesn't always move in ways that are soft and gentle. It is what it is. When Satan came to Eve in the garden, the opening liner was that he was the most subtle of all the creations. Subtle, wise, sneaky. Island folks say gentle. He's gentle. But he doesn't manipulate her. He doesn't say, you're so beautiful. I've always watched you and I just wasn't strong enough to come upon you because your beauty is so intimidating. All that kind of stuff. He didn't come to her with that flattery. He says, What do you know about this tree? He got to the point. Directly to the point. He didn't lollygag and pacify and waste words and mince words and manipulate. What do you know about this tree? Because you speaking to me about what you know lets me know what I'm going to say next. I need for you to admit that you know about this tree. So the opening liner is, what do you know about the tree? To the point. And her being so impressed that he's even having a conversation with her. Psychological warfare. He smells it. Oh, this tree, God told us that we could partake of every tree in the garden. She's trying to pass the test. The teacher's in the building. The head honcho. God told us that we could eat of every tree in the garden, but not the tree in the middle of the garden, because if we eat of this tree, we're going to do this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. You're not going to blah, 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 blah. God knows when you eat this tree, your eyes are going to be open, friend. And you're going to know good and evil. And you're going to be like God. Got to the point. He gave her no more. But getting to the point grabbed her attention. All of that soft rhetoric, all of the manipulative, so on and so forth, it only shows lacking confidence. It shows manipulation. It allows the mind to wander and to discredit. So when we look at and devalue, because when the mind has too many options, now it must sort. Okay, he's come. He seems like why is he nice? Why is he saying it this way? Why did he approach me in that? Too many levels of criteria to sort through. But when you come direct and to the point, you give nothing more than that. And it provokes a specific response. One response. It doesn't give you the option to deviate from that one response. You are being handled. I'm not giving you the soft rhetoric. I'm not giving you the manipulative rhetoric. I'm giving you point blank. I'm not giving you rude. I'm giving you straight to the point. When people come forth